Good morning, students. My name is Ankesh Gupta, and I am an assistant professor in Vivekananda Institute of Technology, Jaipur. So, I am teaching. The subject is mobile computing. The topic are CDMA, code division multiple access. You all about know the CDMA, TDMA, and etc. So first is, what is CDMA or introduction of CDMA? So the full form of CDMA is code division multiple access, which means we divided our bandwidth in different code. First, fully digital wireless data transmission system. The CDMA is a fully digital wireless data transmission system. You all about know is what is wireless data. In wireless system, we don't use any kind of wire to transmit our data to one point to the another point. Second, user special random numbers to encode bytes of information. Each information is divided in different type of e-codes in our CDMA. Third, allows multiple access by assigning different users different random number on the same channel. In CDMA there is a one bandwidth. We are divided into different code division which are allocated to our customers and which we use in different times. So users can control of a very wide channel bandwidth. The bandwidth is 1.5 to 5 megahertz, and built-in interference minimization. The main motive of the CDMA is minimize the interference in the systems. Backgrounds of CDMA. In 1993, the first CDMA standards IS-95 was issued. In 95, CDMA technology was put into communicationalization in Hong Kong and America on a large scale. In 95, we are in a modern world when we are using the CDMA technology in basically modernization words. This is America and Hong Kong. In April 2001, China Unicorn began to construct CDMA network, the largest in the world. The Unicorn is a company in China which is working from telephonic mobile phones. At present, CDMA communication networks are established in about 40 countries or area, almost 20% of all users in the world. You also know the CDMA technology in which are using in 2005 the Reliance using कर लो दुनिया मुट्ठी में when we use a CDMA technology mobiles. Next, execution summary. The CDMA standard of code division multiple access, it provides a new dimensions which respected the codes, which represents the code. It works in two methods which are direct sequence and frequency hopping. It has a huge application in cellular network. There are the three types of CDMA: IS-95, CDMA 2000, and WCDMA. Soft hard of increase reliability of handovers. The objective in this lecture to introduce to CDMA network, So we are covering this types of topics: what is CDMA, how it is work, to know about types of CDMA, to find the advantage and disadvantage of CDMA, to know about applications. So first, this is the basic diagram of CDMA. There exists a new dimension which is time and frequency. The CDMA is divided between time and the frequency. The new dimensional aspect of the code which provides by the operation of the operators of the users. So working principle of CDMA, the CDMA transmitters, the voice has to be digitalized. Digitalized means pulse code modulation, PCM, then comparison, then it is compressed. So the voice is divided into a pulse, and the pulse are connected with to compress a data. Each user is given a unique PN code. Each user have a unique code to identify which user are using the bandwidth. The codes must have low. So each user is given a unique PN code. Then the code must have a low cross correlation. Then the transmitters multiplies the code by the data to give the code message bit. This is the working models, the working principle of CDMA. There is a data which is going through the digital form, and this is PN code which is matched, and this is the frequency which is used, and this is the transmitted the information to another. And this is the spectrum of the CDMA. Working principle of CDMA. CDMA receivers, the received signal is multiplied against by the same code that used in a transmitters and integrated over bit duration, and the use of hard decisions to give the transmitter message. This is the working principle of CDMA, and this is the receiver side, and this is one bandwidth. The type of CDMA: frequency hopping, digital sequencing, IS-95, CDMA 2000. The advantage of CDMA are the capacity and CDMA biggest assist. It can be componented more users per hertz of the bandwidth than any other technology, 3 to 5 times more than GSM. CDMA consumes less memory and cover large scales of cells. Size in CDMA is larger. CDMA is above to product reason cell which lower signals levels. And these types of another advantage of CDMA. A disadvantage is most technologies are patented. It must be a license or equivalent code with breathing of base station where cover area shrinking under lower load as the number of subscription using a particular site does you up, the range of that site does down. When the subscription person is increased, then we are in trouble with the site because the code was generated is less. Current CDMA is the smallest protection of the world to GSM, which has more subscription and the more. Thank you for this lecture. Thank you.